Hello everybody, I joined this game late, so that's just in case you're wondering. And yeah, this is Hanoi Domination. I'm using the AK-47 with Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, I believe Hacker, not quite sure. And yes, we're going to discuss Room A and Room B today. Okay, so here are both the rooms, okay? You have Room A and B. Room A, there's one gun. No, you've been sentenced to prison for 25 years. And yeah. Alright, so room A, there's a gun with one bullet. And that's all. Room B, you can't make any verbal communications whatsoever, but you can use physical communications such as, I don't know, getting Jessica Alba to come and, I don't know, suck your dick. Get your favorite soccer player to come tell you how he got, I don't know, something like that, okay? But you can never talk to them. Or they can't talk to you, but they can like show you their soccer skills and shit. Alright. But eventually you're gonna get bored after about 10 years of having sex with all the latest superstars and bored of everything really by being stuck in a prison like that. Eventually you'd go crazy without any verbal communications whatsoever. So would you really rather be in room B, or would you rather be in room A where there's a gun with one bullet? And you know what that's for. It's to shoot yourself. Okay, now we're going to discuss a movie that I watched this weekend and it's really fucked up. Alright, so you probably guessed it. It's Human Centipede. Human Centipede is the most fucked up movie of all time, but it's not that scary. It's just fucking sick. Alright, so, at start, these two chicks, coincidentally, just wandered around on a road trip with their car, and they just took both of them alone, okay? So, you know, they're just taking a road trip in Europe somewhere, Germany, I think. And yeah, so, the car breaks down, okay? And they're wondering what caused that. And it was, the tire blew up, something like that. The tire, like, blew up, okay? So then they're like, oh, we gotta find help. And they get out of the car, okay, and they wander into the woods. When they still have gas, they can and still have petrol. You can easily just keep going to the car without that one wheel. But yeah, it'd probably be difficult. So they get out of the car, they wander into the middle of the woods. They see a light. Oh, they're thinking, oh, that's a house over there. And they're arguing at the time. They see a house. They're like, alright, let's go check that out. We need to phone the car company. Alright, so they find the house. There's this sick looking German guy, and they still enter the house asking for a phone. So they get the phone. Well, they ask him, he asks them for a drink, okay? So he gets him a drink, but yeah, he gets him a drink, but he's calling the car company at the same time. But there's a twist. He doesn't call the car company. He spikes their drink with some sort of knock it out, I don't know, type thing. He spikes it. Alright, so he knocks them out. They wake up in a hospital bed. If anybody knows the moral of the story of Human Centipede, you'll know that, you know, what he wants them for. But what he wants them for, just in case you're not familiar to this, he wants them to, he's an ex-surgeon for splitting up Siamese twins, which are twins are stuck together, and he splits them up. But now he's gone into sticking people together, which is just disgusting. So he's trying to sew people's mouths and stuff together, and he's putting all the intestines through the whole body, so they're one, basically. 3 people turned into one. And he thinks it's going to be an achievement, but it's just disgusting and sick. It's just something that wasn't meant to be. Yeah, well, it wasn't meant to be, you know, found or known of. So then they wake up, and they see, like, they're tied to a hospital bed, and he explains to them what he's going to do to them, which is what I just explained. So then he explains that, he knocks them out again, with, like, some sort of, injects something into their blood. Alright, so he knocks them out, and then next they wake up and they're sewn together and everything, and they're just screaming for help. Well, they can't really scream for help, but they're just screaming. And at the end, okay, this German, they finally they don't break away, but they get downstairs, and then these two officers come to the door, and they're like, "Oh, we found a car nearby, and we're looking for the owners, but they have not been found." And yeah, they find him a bit suspicious, and then yeah, they crawl away downstairs while he's talking to the police officers. And then when he goes back downstairs, he stabs him in the leg. The Asian guy at the front of this centipede thing stabs this guy in the leg, and he just walks away. He doesn't even make sure he kills the fucking psycho German doctor guy. I would make sure I killed him. I keep stabbing him in the fucking face, punch him, turkey slap him, shove my dick in his mouth, saying, "Oh, fuck you, cunt." And yeah, and so they just don't make sure they kill him. They try to get away, but at the end, this Asian guy at the front dies, and then the girl at the back died of some sort of starvation. And then the girl in the middle was just suffering with the guy. She sewed to a guy's ass, and another girl sewed to her ass. And she just suffered, thinking, "Oh my god, they're both dead. I'm just stuck in the middle of this. I'm gonna die eventually of starvation. What am I gonna do?" And she's just panicking. And that's just basically the end of it. It's a sick movie. I'd advise only horror fans to go watch it. If you're not a horror fan, I'd advise you not to because you think it's sick. Well, I think it's sick because I'm not really a horror fan. Even if I was, I think it's sick. But it depends on your personalities. But yeah, think about that room A or room B thing as well. I would much rather choose room A personally because, you know, I would love to have sex with Jessica Alba, but I'd rather just shoot myself and get it over with. Because eventually you just go crazy by staying in room B for 25 years without any verbal communication whatsoever. Thanks for watching, and I'll be uploading much more videos much more regularly now. Sorry I haven't been doing it for like the last month. Yep, thanks for watching, and peace out. I'm just gonna leave you guys to watch the rest of the gameplay while I end the commentary. Thank you.
Secured. Enemy spy plane incoming. Friendly spy plane inbound.